What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, getting down with Fresh Out. You know how we do it over here. I got a special guest with me here today. I got my man Dino, an OG, LA original. Man, he's got a story to share, and it's a pleasure having him on the platform. Dino, tell the people a little bit about how you grew up and where you're from.
I came up out of Watts, California, man. I'm pretty much that's where I came up at about the Pure Courts, and took off from my career with that right there. Ended, I think, at on the streets at 13. I went to checked in at the Youth Authority, picked up a case, and from 13 to 24, that's where I resided at in the Youth Authority. They called it juvenile life. So,
what was it like growing up in Watts during that time, man, in the 80s?
Yes. Oh man, coming up in Watts, man, it was like it was a nightmare, man. It was real tough, man. Coming up, young kid, witnessing, people losing their lives, you know what I mean, and just fresh hand seeing it, having, nightmares, of it, waking up in cold sweats, having to go to school, trying to get an education, but being marked as coming up out of that neighborhood. I'm from nearby other neighborhoods, so, I'm going to a school where it's about 7 different gangs, and all of them where I'm coming from didn't get along with them dudes, so it was like I was busy fighting, man, fighting, watching my back. We all had to stick together with a handful of us, and it was tough, man, so I really pretty much missed out on my education there. And then to jump from there, I had a mom and my pops, and my pops, he rode motorcycles, so he wasn't ever at home that much, So my mom's had to pretty much hold it down, And like I say, coming up in the projects, it was a tough one, it wasn't nothing positive. Everything was negative, My role models was the older homies, who I looked up to, and was my role models. That's who I cherish, whatever they wanted to do, that's what I was with. I was happy to be able to be around these dudes, just to be accepted, so I was ready to do whatever they said do, and, I've done a lot of stuff in it, trying to make a name for myself, and come to find out, man, in the end, it turned out it was sad because the people that I looked up to and, who told me to do things that, taught me to hate certain people. They told me not to like Hispanic people and, just taught me a lot of bad stuff, man, and it kind of, corrupted my whole life, And it's sad because in the end, like I found out that, when I left to do that juvenile life, I did it for a hood, I did it for the homies, I was trying to, stay solid for them. And kind of find out after getting out, man, of doing all that time, I did like 10 and a half years, straight. And I got out and I got my paperwork, and I found out that my big homeboy, the one I looked up to, man, his name was all through my paperwork. And it crushed me, man, you know what I mean? It crushed me because he told on me, man, and this was my God, man, my idol, and this guy, I couldn't believe it, that. Oh man, and I was like, now I'm thinking all this was playing back like, damn, this all was a joke from the gate, and I went to YA, man, I'm telling you, when I went up in there, man, they told me to do 4 years good, and, you probably could think about letting you go home, you got to come before a board. So I'm like, 4 years good, I just dropped in the war zone. Anybody know in the 80s, it was live. It was, Bloods and Crips. We didn't program together. We were separated, let alone the Spanish. It was just, everything was total separation. So anyway, I picked up a lot of time. Because, everybody that's familiar with YA, every time you get into a fight, it's 6 months. Not no 6 months you might can get back if you do some good. Nothing. That's 6 months added onto your time, and that's it. You're going to do that. So I didn't have multiple fights. I'm talking about where, I was on fire. Young cat, fresh in there. These dudes in there, man, been there, So I want my name to be known. So I'm taking off on you, man, right wherever. And it didn't whoop me, man, until after I said, damn, I just turned 4 years into 8 years. And my mom was like, damn, baby, you ain't tired? And I'm trying to explain to her, like, mama, you know, look, man, I'm like, caught up. I'm not the baby. You thought I was the baby, you know. That's my baby, innocent. But I was caught up in the life, mama. So you know, and she like, you know, there, baby, you know, you don't want to come home? Yes, I do, mom. I love you. You know, I want to come home to my family, but I gotta walk this life right now, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I gotta walk it. You know, I can't do nothing else but walk it. Mom, I'm in here. She didn't understand it though. So it was tough, man. You know, coming up through that system, it taught me everything. You know, I knew it raised me, and you know now it kills me because, you know, to find out that I was misled through it all. You know what I'm saying? And then it's sad because dudes that I fought, we ended up eventually. I'm talking about like I had a dude, man. Literally, I'm talking about every time I saw this dude, we fought. I don't care if we in church, wherever, man. I'm gonna rush you, dude. You already know it. We could be finna eat, wherever we visit, wherever I'm rushing you. So the police saw this. They like, man, this dude fought this dude like 3 different times already. So the third time, you know what they did? They put us in a cell. They said, you guys go ahead and kill each other. We got in the cell, and we looked at each other, and I was like, look, man, the homies finna walk by down the hall. They gonna look in here. They want to know why one of us not dead. They want to know why. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna fight. We gonna clear this, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna play the police game. They want us dead. They want us to kill each other right now. But I'm gonna fight you right now. So when the homies come by, we're gonna tell them we fought. Okay? That way, nobody's name won't be messed up or using the cell with the enemy and then fighting. No. So we're gonna do that. All right. So we agreed on it. You know what I mean? We fought. Homies come by. The Alpha program. They see in the cell. We chilling. They like, y'all ain't fighting? They expect us to be scratching still. Somebody decided to win. Nah, man, we already took care of that. But anyway, you know, it all boiled back to, like I said, man, that I was misled, man. And these youngsters nowadays, man, it's sad because they coming up under this, man, you know, and they not getting the truth up out of it, you know what I mean? And they idling stuff that ain't real. You got these rappers, they promoting stuff, and these youngsters don't know it's that they trying to get some money. So they just rapping about what want to be heard, you know what I mean? And that's what it's sad because a lot of these dudes are still doing this right now to this day in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? They still representing this stuff, man, you know what I mean? And I just, you know, like now, I like to put my message out there to let them know, man, you know, look, it's a lie. It's a lie, and I go tell the oldest G that it's a lie, and you know, yeah, you got me, misled me, and I made it through, you know what I mean? And I thank God I made it through, you know what I'm saying? And I thank the suffering I went through, the lonely nights in them holes, you know, 6 months at a time in one cell. When you come out the cell, you go into the day room, and then you're supposed to be, they tell your family that you're going to get day room program, but the day room program is another cage because we so violent where they got us in kennels now. They done built kennels in the day room, and they putting us in kennels now. And they literally just how they program us. Whatever happened to large muscle exercise? Figure it out now. They use some jumping jacks or something. You know what I mean? But it was tough, man, you know, and now, like I say, man, now this is what it is, man. I'm out here. I got a family, you know, and I just want to, you know, put the truth out there. You know, I want people to know, man, that it ain't real, man. Them lonely nights in there, worrying, stressing, who your girl's with, is she at home, is she being loyal, you know, it's a lot of, you're killing yourself, man, you know, and it's not worth it, man, and then we got to sit up in there, and you can't even be yourself in there, you know what I mean, especially if you're running with a certain group, you know what I mean, you got to be programmed, you know what I mean, people telling you what to do, hey, come out to the yard, we finna go up, we finna have a riot, or it's gonna be a melee, or something going on, and you stuck like, oh, well, I got a visit this weekend, so what, you know what I mean, you're not gonna get that visit, come on out here, man, we finna do this, you know, and it was crazy, man, you know, just the program, how they implement stuff on us, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we don't see it, you know what I mean? People in there stuck in that box. You think I'm going to the yard today. I'm finna go work out. I got canteen right here. You got guys literally programming themselves. That's the liquor store in the hood, the canteen room. The library right there, that's the local library in the neighborhood. You know, the kitchen, you know, that's the restaurant, the local restaurant in the hood. This is how they program themselves to think. And it's like, after so long, you know what I mean, if you don't have the mind frame to really like just program yourself, man, you're going to hurt yourself. You got dudes and they're going to kill themselves, they're going to hurt themselves. Or some dudes just literally start crossing over. They start being with guys in there. They just, you know, make it all the way comfortable for themselves and they start accepting stuff. But it's not it's not nowhere that I would want to be ever in life again. I wouldn't wish it on nobody, man. And if you have a chance, man, to really do something with yourself, especially these youngsters, man, just really, find you, make you. Don't worry about it because everybody got the newest Jordans on. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that ends up in jail because that's gonna lead to now. I need some money. I want these Jordans. I want this new iPod. I want it. No, it's gonna come. It's going to come in due time, and I didn't know this, you know what I mean, because I was really on I need to get this bag, I need to do it now, I need to get it. The big homie told me to go jump through a window. I ain't even know he recorded me. He's working with the police the whole time, you know what I mean, and just in due time, he going to come get me. Who is the confidential informant? I don't know because he got it right. He's behind the scene. He don't have to, and he's doing this, and they really like, and if you really just sit back and watch it, how come, the older homeboy, he been doing this and doing that, and this dude got the guns and that, but the police don't mess with him. Oh, they need him on the streets. He's the ones keeping them loaded up. They come see him when they want that one guy. Where's this guy at? We want him. He's in multiple cases, we want him. Do us a favor. You owe us one. Type of stuff. And I wasn't aware of this stuff. You know what I mean? They taught us when the police come through, yeah, fuck the police, this and that. But no, and now it's crazy, and the stuff I was against, now it hit home. It's real. My junior, my only son, he's in the academy, graduating in September. He's going to be a cop, and all my other daughters, professional softball player, man. And it's like I'm glad that I feel like I took the ride for them, you know what I mean. And they look up and they listen to me, you know what I mean. And I let them know, y'all don't have to take that ride. It's nothing down that road, you know what I mean. It's nothing. It's a dead end that ain't going nowhere, you know. And think about it. Just really look. You don't have to take my word. Just look. You know what I mean? Older homies that passed away some years ago, their names used to be on the walls. Rest in peace. Now their name ain't nowhere after some years faded away. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I live in the, man, I'm not down there no more in the projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting it. You know what I mean? I'm free. I'm living my life now. I'm happy, and man, I wouldn't trade it for nothing, man, and I just want people to know the truth, man, and that's why I look you up, Big Earth, because I like your program, what you're doing, man, and like you said, you can't save everybody, though, but just know that, man, hey, people listening, and when they hit home, it's sad that people have to really face a tragedy before they actually see, oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh, that's what he was trying to tell me to prevent me from going through, But, like we were, I know I can remember when I was young, when older people told me stuff, I didn't listen. I was like, man, you got your name already, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my name now. You know what I mean? I don't want to be little you. I want to be me, So it was tough, man. It's tough, man. And like I said, man, I don't know if I'm on if my message is getting across clear, to what I'm trying to get at, man, but I really would love to work with the youth closer, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I always wanted to do too, I wanted to like go back up into the jails and, give back, just really, because I know it's tough in there. Dudes in there, they don't have no family, they don't have nothing, you know what I mean? And they stuck, and that's the time really, you know what I mean, to get people attention, you know what I mean? Because now they mind ain't cluttered and blocked with the drugs and this other stuff, the negativity, you know what I mean? Now you can talk to a person directly, and sometimes that's, but go ahead.
Listening to you talk and reflecting on like my youth, juvenile hall, why fire camp, and then the feds. But I think one of the biggest things for a lot of young people, which we didn't have access to smartphones, so we couldn't, there's a lot of things we couldn't do. I just did a video about like my first business license I got when I was 16, but I had to go down to to the city building and get a DBA, and then I had to drive over here to go find T-shirts, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I was trying to do a clothing or T-shirt business before I even knew what a business was. But my thing is, when that exposure was when I was in Orange County, Huntington Beach. Nobody in the hood was doing stuff like that, but I think exposure is one of the biggest things. And you growing up in the projects, I met a lot of dudes from Watts. I did some time with some cats, and cool dudes, and we used to chop it up. But when you in LA, it's for people who never been there. it's so crazy because like from Watts, if you drive, a half hour, you're in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? And if you
Right.
drive maybe 45 minutes, you're at the beach. But
Right.
the crazy thing is, I've talked to cats from Long Beach who have never walked on the sand barefooted. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, homie, I ain't never taking you. I ain't walking with no, my feet on the sand. They ain't never been in the ocean. These
Right.
dudes,
Right.
they never touched the Pacific Ocean, man. And it
Right.
blows my mind because, I'm not saying I'd be out in the water like that, but I have been in the water. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy because dudes like are right there in LA, but they never go to the beach and walk the sand. They never have been like regular, like hiking or,
Right.
and it's like how you said, it's set up. I know a dude right now who live in South Central, and basically, like you said, you go over here, is the Smart and Final, whatever the grocery store is. You go over here is where they get gas at. You go over here is where they maybe do a little shopping at. But they don't leave between like the 110, the 105, and then 90. They're like in that little box. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you never go over here to you never go down to 405 to like, Hell no, I'm going to Calabasas.
Nah,
Hey
like
man,
we
you
didn't
ain't never
cross
go to
Compton
Orange County?
Avenue.
Isn't that crazy though? The program, how the homies the program not to go certain places?
Yes, and that's how I was. I'm telling you, like we didn't go past Mona. We didn't go past we'd go from Mona. We would go past Compton Avenue. We wouldn't pass there. Now, if you go the opposite way, now we're going towards Linwood, Downey, Norwalk. That's the money area. Now we're going back that area to do nothing but bad stuff. So it's like we was boxed like that, man. And then let's say if I wanted to go that way, I'm going into Compton. We want to go swimming. We can't go swimming at the park because we don't get along with the park. What they do, don't get along with the park. Now they don't like us. I'm like, we trapped. We want to go to the beach, but we can't go past Compton Avenue because we got to pass the Bonnie Hunters, and they waiting right there, waiting on us to come down on the RTD bus, and they're trying, they waiting. So it was like, man, we were really trapped, man, and it's, oh man, it's like a lot of people don't have no chance, man. They don't have, them dudes don't have, I didn't have a chance. My mom, that's where we was at. That's what we could afford. That was it. That was all. You know what I mean? So, oh man, like now, I'm here, man. No, let me back up 1 second because it's weird. We were just talking about confined to quarters. Now I moved to Palmdale from Watts. This was when I first got out of YA. My mama said, "I'm gonna save you, son. I'm gonna move you to a better area." She moved to Palmdale. I ain't gonna lie, I got out there, I tripped out. I was like, man, these people they got their garage open. I ain't gonna lie, I'm walking down the street, I got my pit bull with me, and I got a 9 on me. I just want to see the area. And I'm like, and I'm like, man, I tell my baby mama, I'm walking with her, I said, baby, you know what? Let's take this thing back home. I need this. I get to the park. Courtside Park is a park up in Palmdale. I look, I see red, blue, purple. I said, ooh, everybody here get along. We got nanos, we got who's. What is this? Everybody get along here. Hell, let's take this back home. Because at this point, I'm just going to get myself in trouble. So all you need to do is come back and walk the dog. Man, I'm talking about, it was like, so I see this, and now I'm like, okay, so these dudes doing all this and that. So what is they gangbanging for? Now I'm saying to myself, what is y'all doing then? At this point, gangbanging is dead.
Yeah.
What happened to... We couldn't even program together. It wasn't even you come into an area, and you out of bounds. That's it. You know what you got coming, man. That's it. Don't even worry about it. You're going to get your issue. Just be ready. You got caught slipping. But I'm like, how the hell I for sure done with this shit. Now I'm mad now myself. Like, they got all these years of my life, man. All these years of my life misled me, lied to me, had me believing this shit. So now it's like I smile sometimes, and then I get mad sometimes, and then my girl be like, baby, she got her son, he's 16, not by me. So, and I go in, and I be like, she be like, baby, calm down. Why you getting excited? I said, baby, listen, I have zero tolerance for stupid. I said, this guy, I had already told him, you know what I mean? And I want them to grab it, man. Grab it. I'm not fake. Nobody's not paying me to tell this story. I don't need to lie. I'm not gaining nothing out of this. Trust me, man, just just listen, man. Just take this information I'm giving you because nobody didn't give it to me, man. They lied to me. They misled me, man. You feel me? These same dudes I didn't know the whole time had me on these missions was telling on me, man. So I'm like, what the hell? So when I go in on my son, he don't understand. I'll be like, man, I really don't even want to talk to you, dude, because I came up in a system that taught me to take advantage of dudes like you. You slow, you sleep. Don't worry about it, baby. Look, I'm going to protect you. You just got in here, you scared, I'm going to protect you. He said, oh, yeah? Yeah, because I like you. He not knowing behind the scene. I'm finna, in a couple of weeks, I tell your mama to put some money in my books. All right. Tell her to pull me out for visit. Your daddy, she don't have no man? Yeah, but that's my mama, man. And now he talking that talk. It's all right, man. I'm protecting you. I want her to go. I want her to meet who's protecting you. Now I'm getting visits now. Now he's like, oh, my mama like you. Yeah, and I like her too. And you know what? Hey, I met you over a bowl of soups. So therefore, don't take it personal with me and your mama like each other. But you know, that's how it went. You know what I mean? And it was like, and so now when I see these dudes and I go in on them, even my own son, he's like, Daddy. Cause me and him one time I was talking to him and I'm like, bro, this is some shit. I'm talking from my heart, man. You better listen because I don't even talk, dude. You feel me? If I see you sleeping, you slow, I'm gonna leave you right there. So now if I'm talking to you, you should feel special. So he like, Daddy, but you know why you gotta be loud and aggressive? I said, okay. Tell you what, you don't want to take it from me. They got some people that's getting paid to do this to you. Talk loud to you, spit in your face while they talking to you, pepper spray you if you don't go to your room. They tell you to go to your cell. Oh, you don't want to go? Come here. They're going to spray, they're going to tase you, but they're going to tell me as your father that I can't discipline you. Oh, you theirs then. Go ahead. They got something for you. You know, trust me, you're going to mind, you're going to listen. And they're going to do it, they're going to treat you like an animal. Yes, they're going to pull out paper spray, tasers, they're going to do some other stuff to you where they're not going to talk to you, you know. So, I don't know, man. It was a hard life, man. It was tough, you know. And I just